Yes, sir. All right, what's good? YTG, what's going down? Listen, I don't know why, but this isn't a random video, but this is kind of like a why not type video. You know what I'm saying? So I'm actually editing right now, and I was just usually when I edit, I have on some music or I'd be listening to podcasts or YouTube or anything like that, and they're going over right now basically what's hot in sports right now in terms of NBA. So I was just like, let me give my my thoughts, my reactions to these to just the NBA lately. So first, I want to start off by saying a big shouts out and congratulations to Sabrina Ionescu and the Oregon Ducks. They just clutched their third straight Pac-12 championship, and I also watched her grab her 26th career triple double and join the two and be the only person in the 2K, 1K, 1K club. So salute to Sabrina. That's awesome. I'm glad I got to watch that game. She made that triple double look hella easy too. I don't know how she did it. Anyway, I was busy looking at the first take in Undisputed, and they were talking about Jason Tatum and him being a star and all that. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff you already know that's going on as soon as Jason Tatum starts popping off. And I was just like, I don't know. Once again, I've told y'all this before. I think it's just because I'm a fan where I'm just like Jason's good. You know what I mean? He's good. He's all right. But it's like I see everyone in the comments like, Jason Tatum's a dog. Oh my God. Danny Ainge, give him the max. 400, 500 million. I don't care what it is. Give him the max. Make sure he dies a Celtic. Make sure he stays a Celtic forever. And I'm like, all right. Like here's where I take a step back, because when everyone goes wild, I always just take a step back, and I'm like, okay, let's see what's really going on right here. Here's my first notice. My first notice is that yes, JT is going off and he's bussing like everyone in the league and taking us on a very important win streak because we need to clutch that second seed. I do not want to see the Pacers in the first round. If we're third seed, Pacers stay sixth seed. I'm not trying to see the Pacers in the first round. I promise you, it's going to be way more work than we need, especially if we're trying to challenge for an Eastern Conference title. So I'm not trying to see the Pacers in the first round. So that means we have to get the second seed. Okay, so we can play the Magic or the Nets or some shit like that. And yes, we can beat the Nets. Yeah, but anyway, other than that, I'm like, what the fuck? Other than that, I'm like, yeah, we need that second seed. Luckily, the Raptors are on a little 2-game losing streak, which might go to 3 games if they lose to the Nuggets. But then we also have to win in order to clinch that. We're half a game behind the Raptors. If we can clutch out this win against the Rockets tonight, and then somehow just the Raptors lose against the Nuggets, it'll be a very good situation for us. But again, everyone's like Jason Tatum this, Jason Tatum that. Oh, he's great, and I'm just like he's good. You know what I'm saying? He's good. I don't know if that's just me being a Celtic fan, where I'm just like, yeah, he's good. But my first notice is that Kemba's not here. Kemba's not playing. Like, it would be very different if JT was getting off like this with Kemba playing, with our full healthy squad. Then I'd be like, oh yeah, we're a fucking problem. You know what I mean? Like, don't forget, we have JB, who's been playing great basketball. Gordon, he's still trying to find his rhythm, but Gordon's still hooping. We got Daniel Tice, underrated as big. Okay, Daniel Tice, he's not going to win most improved player, but for the real fans, like, just of basketball, y'all know Daniel Tice has made quantum leaps this season. This man is playing out of his mind. I feel like if the coaches knew that Daniel Tice was like this, would have. If Tice was like this, he would have been had Aaron Baines' minutes. What? Hell out of here. Anyway, again, I would just be more impressed with this whole Jason Tatum fiasco thing if Kemba was playing as well, because now, like, I don't know if he's for real. If Kemba comes back, Kemba's score first point guard, if he comes back, what happens to JT's shots, what happens to his minutes and all that good stuff. So I'm not too sure about that. I don't know why this whole lighting situation in this video is absolutely horrible. Goodness, it's bad, guys. It's really bad. Do I have to turn this shit up or something? If I go 71 with this, right? This is the only problem with editing. Okay, and the thing is, the reason this video is probably going to turn out like some booty is because I didn't tilt the light towards me. Like, the lighting system I have wasn't directly on me for a lot of the video. So that's why this may look bad, but y'all know I'm just using this, you know, what was it, $25, $30 software to edit videos. I've been using it this whole time I've been doing YouTube, so since from 2017. I'm gonna try to save up for another software, but that may be a while. Let's move on to something else I've been thinking about in basketball, the Houston Rockets. Okay, now I got a new perspective from watching Undisputed about the Rockets now. Now I understand how the small ball thing actually works to their benefit, because when they played PJ Tucker at the 5, right? PJ Tucker is a corner specialist, and the whole game plan basically, James Harden has free range, of course. Russell has free range, of course, not shooting as many threes because he realizes he can pass out for a three. So that gives him full game to drive, to slash, just open up his slashing opportunities, his mid-range game, all that. And the thing is, when your 5 is a corner specialist, or just your 4, your 5, and every other player is a small ball player who can shoot the 3, your big gets dragged out, right? So if you plant your big in the paint and don't go guard the corner specialist, that's going to be an open 3 every time. And knowing the Rockets, we know they love their 3s. They will take that every single time, whether they're hitting or missing. So now I'm thinking this it might work out in their favor if they're dragging AD away from the paint, if they're dragging Jokic away from the paint. They will get bodied by Jokic, but at the same time, I don't like it's going to be hard for the bigs to guard the Rockets small ball lineup. And I'm starting to think now, and I'm like, damn, was this a genius move that no one expected? Because the Rockets are balling right now, and Russell Westbrook's playing really well. And I'm like, damn, I didn't see it until Skip Bayless basically brought it up that, yeah, it's not just about guarding the big men, which is going to take work, like I told you guys earlier in the last video. But at the same time, the big men are going to have to guard the smaller guards, guard the smaller positions. So it's going to force a lot of interchanging and substitutions from the other team in order to guard the Rockets. And I'm thinking, like, what if this was a really genius call? You know what I'm saying? They can't just have a big plant themselves in the paint because Clint Capella is not there. You're going to have to go out and guard PJ Tucker. You got to guard McLemore. You got to guard Eric Gordon. You got to guard you got to worry about James Harden and Russell Westbrook. I'm like, this actually might work. I think it might work. In terms of winning the West, though, I think they could beat the Clippers. Don't get me. I think they could beat the Clippers. Real shit. I honestly think they could beat the Clippers because they match up well with the Clippers, one, but again, your big has to guard their guards. And then if y'all start switching the shit and you get the mismatches for Russ and James, is wraps. Like, it's done. So I'm like, damn. Yeah, they might get pummeled like down on the defensive end, but as long as they rebound, as long as they're not getting busted on the boards, they should be okay. Like, this shit might work out in their favor, which is kind of crazy when I think about this shit. And I'm like, okay, maybe they did make a good call. Like, I have to watch more Rockets games. Of course, the Rockets play the Celtics tonight at 8:30. That should be a good game. I don't know who. I want my Celtics to win because I don't want us to lose our damn win streak at home. The Rockets have won 5 straight too, and Russell's just balling out of his mind. So, and we're at Boston, and we're in the TD Garden. So I don't want to lose this one. But the thing is, I guess I could sit back and watch this game and be like, Okay, now I get to see the Rockets play their small ball up close, and then I get to see how my Celtics are looking up against a very good Western Conference team, and the Rockets moved into fourth place as well during their little win streak. So it should be It should be a really good game tonight. I'm hella nervous because I just want my Celtics to get that second seed. We need that fucking second seed. But anyway, yeah, that's all for the updates right now. It was just those two things I wanted to talk about. Um, that's really it as I continue to continuously edit these videos because this shit just takes so fucking long. Anyway, this video should be up by 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So follow with me. Another basketball video. A little basketball update right there. Until next time, I'll see you guys. Stay tuned for this video. I'll see you guys later. Peace.